We gather here to recognize the privileges we as Americans have been given and recognize those who have served in the military.
Started out all alone.
It is time for our other set of speakers, Abby Eitzen and Molly Everingham.
I have also witnessed veterans who are soft-spoken about how much they contributed to the lives we live today. So many people don't realize that without these people putting their whole hearts into serving us, that we wouldn't have what we have today. People take for granted how much we have in this world until they realize how much we gained by these veterans and how little they would have had without their courageous hard work. We live in a world where we have freedom of all types, and that's all we have ever known, but it hasn't always been this way.
I am proud to live in a country full of people who are willing to sacrifice themselves for others. The privileges we have because of our veterans are overlooked because we haven't known any different. All the veterans here have protected our country and the freedoms and rights we hold dear. Veterans fought so hard for us, people they don't even know, to have the best life possible. Nobody can put into words how much each of you went through, and we can never forget that you fought for us and our free lives.
This past weekend, I went to see my great-grandpa in Beaverton. He too is a veteran, just like the people sitting in front of us. He was in the Army for World War II and in the Air Force during the Korean War. He told me about what he explained to be the saddest day of his life. He had to leave his 2 little girls to go to Japan after World War II. As I listened to my grandpa tell us this story, he started to talk slower. He said the most heartbreaking experience was when he had to get out of the car to leave. And he isn't the only one who had one of these heartbreaking experiences.
People in some countries are told what to say and are not able to freely speak. Here in America, we are lucky enough to be able to speak what we want to say and are thankful for the freedom and safety that the veterans have brought to America. Thank you that you came and took your time to come and listen to what we had to say. There is so much to be thankful for, and you veterans are the most deserving of our gratitude. Thank you for all you have given us.
The Denali Band will now perform different anthems to share how much they appreciate our veterans.
Train and equip combat, ready for naval forces capable of winning wars, deterring aggression, and maintaining freedom of the seas.
If you are able to stand, please do so now and be recognized for your selfless service to our country.
As across the hill and the town lit up.
The mission of the United States Coast Guard is to safeguard our nation's maritime interests around the world. The Coast Guard is an adaptive, responsive military force of maritime professionals whose broad legal authorities, capable assets, and geographic diversity provide a unique instrument of maritime safety, security, and environmental stewardship.
If you are able to stand, please do so now and be recognized for your selfless service to our country.
But still, I'm ready to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing. Now the good old days may not return, and the rocks might melt, and the sea may burn.